Haroon Rasheed would walk with his wife often. Once they were walking around the riverside and they saw Behlul Dana, Rahimullah. He was sitting and he was making some castles with the sand. So Haroon went to him and he said, Behlul, what are you doing? He said, I'm making a castle and whoever will buy it for 1 dinar from me, he will get a home made in Jannah. So, Haroon looked at it and he said, yeah, kya. He laughed and his wife said that, Behlul, here's 1 dinar, please take it and can you make dua for me that I get a castle in Jannah. So he raised his hand, he made dua. That night, Haroon Rasheed, he saw a dream. And he saw that he is in Jannah, and in Jannah he can see a palace which is made out of rubies and diamonds and crystals and all the valuable stones. And on it, a huge sign saying Zubaydah. Zubaydah was the name of his spouse. So he said, oh, this is Zubaydah's house. Let me just go and visit. So he goes in, so there's a guard standing out. He said, who are you? He said, I'm Haroon, this is my wife's house, I'm here to visit. He said, he pushes him back, he says, no, only the person who this house belongs to can enter. So at times when you're sleeping and you actually feel the jolt in your sleep, so he felt as though he has been thrown back, so he woke up. So then he started thinking about this dream and he realized that actually, what happened with Behlul earlier. He told me that there would be a house for one who would buy and Zubaydah bought. So maybe this is the house that she got. So now she has a house in Jannah and I don't. So now he was very anxious. He was like, I must go and ask Behlul to make make dua for me. So he said, okay, tomorrow if Behlul is there making a castle, then I'll just definitely go and pay him that 1 dinar and get myself a house in Jannah. So he was waiting and finally the time for walk came and he walked and he rushed towards that place where Behlul would be sitting and he saw Behlul was again sitting and he was making the house with sand. So he said, Alhamdulillah. He went to him, he said, Behlul, what are you doing? He said, I'm making a house that whoever will buy the house for me, I will make dua for him that he will get a house in Jannah. So he said, here's Behlul, 1 dinar, please make dua for me as well. So Behlul said, what is this? He said, the price for, he said, no, the price today is, the entire kingship of the world. So he said, Behlul said, Haroon Rasheed said, Behlul, first of all, I do not even have kingship of the entire world. I have a limited kingship. But even if I had kingship of the entire world, that would be too much. He said, yesterday when it was 1 dinar, wo bin dekhe ka soda tha. Aaj you know that this is what it costs. You know the value of it. So now it has gone up. The value has gone up.